the hood and the town on my back. And plus, the hoodie be on even when I'm not strapped. Pull up like you want it, fuck it, let's get it, you know we don't know how to act. And I threw a Zen in my Henny, so I can't remember a thing after that. That's that Beamer with like my.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Goddamn TV, man. We back with another video, man. Looks like drill rapper Velly Vellz was sentenced today to 12 years behind bars after a fight which led to his incarceration. It was said that he was the main contributor and actually started the brutal beating. The beating took place in front of Yonkers Deli on June 17th, and he pleaded not guilty on August 6th. So according to LoHud, a Yonkers gang member who settled for vicious attack by more than a dozen people when he knocked a man unconscious with a tequila bottle was sentenced Friday to 12 years in state prison. The Vellz coach, 20, was the only one among 14 defendants who took his case to trial in a jury in November and found him guilty of first-degree gang assault. The attack occurred on June 17, 2021 outside a deli on North Broadway and left the 33-year-old victim with serious injuries that persist. Coach apologized to the court for the time and money expended on his case, but notably didn't apologize to the victim. He asked acting state Supreme Court Justice Robert Neri for mercy, saying he had no criminal record and a young child he wanted to care for. "I'm a human. I made a mistake and I learned from my mistakes," said Coates, who insisted he hadn't gone to trial to get off scot-free but thought the plea offers were too harsh. Neri did show him some mercy, rejecting the prosecutor's request for a 16-year prison term, but assailed Coates for his leading role that led to the victim's horrific injuries. Coates had faced between 5 and 25 years in prison. Authorities said Coates was a member of the 300 Bloodhound Brims, an aspiring rapper who had set up a production company. Coates was working on a video on North Broadway the evening of the attack. Footage taken from the videographer was among the evidence Yonkers police used in making their case against many of the defendants. The victim had an initial confrontation inside the deli with Vance Major, who then waited for him outside and hit him with a bottle. Coates then swung the long neck glass bottle, striking the victim in the head and knocking him to the ground. A group immediately started punching and kicking the victim. The prosecutor said the victim's life was incredibly changed that night. He continues to suffer from short-term memory loss and brain fog and on numerous medications stemming from his injuries. Defense lawyer Russell Smith said Coates was remorseful despite his contention in pre-sentence interview that his involvement that night was an accident and a silly mistake. Major and all the other defendants have pleaded guilty, mostly to first and second-degree gang assault. The sentences imposed have ranged from 3.5 years to 8 years in prison. Vance is scheduled to be sentenced in February and was promised an 8-year prison term. Some of the defendants were teenagers sentenced as adolescent offenders. Velly Vellz did go to court today hoping for the best, but he got the worst what he could have expected. Here's a post from him wanting prayers. He also wrote a short IG story telling his fans and loved ones to hold it down. It said, "I'll be back better than ever. I love all who love me. IG, this is what come with this. The system is formed against us. If you can't see that, trust you will. For all my brothers, keep the name alive, get rich, because that's the last thing they want us to do. They want us in change. The streets don't love us." But he also wanted to let everyone know that he will file for an appeal, hoping he'll be back sooner than expected. Shimi also was in attendance for him, and he had some things to say as well. No criminal record. Boye almost son got up and went to the club the next day. The system could SMD. He also said they brought up his music in court. What that got to do with the case, though. It's really a sad thing. Another drill rapper lost to the system. Really sad to see. Let me know your thoughts on this situation, man. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell to get notified when I drop a new video, and I'm gonna see you in the next one.
Back and swerve on the road, a Mary, my nigga in chrome. I just doing whatever, still saying nigga, I ain't gon' stop, gotta be.